is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. All right, so this is the situation we have right here. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather going on for January 2nd, which is on Monday. We have a winter storm watch issued for that same time as well. And we have the College of DuPage models with the NAM, Euro, GFS, everything like that. We're going to go ahead and start with the severe threat, then we're going to get to the winter threat. The severe threat, we have an enhanced risk of severe weather for parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas for Monday, January 2nd, We have the probabilistic. We have a 30% hatched risk area, which means there's a 10% or greater probability of significant severe weather within 25 miles of a point. In this case, it's 30% probability of a significant severe weather within 25 miles of a point. So definitely something to keep an eye on right there. Here's the summary. Severe thunderstorms are expected Monday and Monday night from eastern Oklahoma and Texas into Louisiana and Arkansas and vicinity. Damaging gusts and tornadoes will be the main hazards of these storms. We're going to go ahead and read a little bit of this, then we're going to get to the other threats. We're going to get to the models, then we'll get to the winter threat. Forecast guidance is somewhat better in agreement compared to 24 hours ago. However, some differences in timing of the ejecting mid-upper trough and in evolution of the surface low persist, resulting in continued uncertainty regarding north and east extent of the severe potential. Basically, that's what we're looking at right there. The threats, once again, are tornado and wind damage potentially. We're going to go ahead and pull up some models for you. We're going to go ahead and pull up the Southern Great Plains for the NAM convective. This is the Cape we're potentially looking at. The estimates have gone up when it comes to the Cape, because yesterday we were looking at estimates around 500 to 1,000 joules per kilogram of Cape. Now we're looking at estimates around 1,000, 1,500 over some areas of 2,000 potentially, but that's more on the lower area of the severe risk right here, like parts of Houston and everything. That means they're still in a severe risk, especially in Houston, they're still under that slight risk right there. But yeah, the estimates have gone up considerably, actually. We were looking at around 300 to 500 joules per kilogram before. Now we're looking at around 1,600 joules per kilogram. And unlike the Great Plains, the Deep South has a lower cap. And basically what the cap does, it kind of prevents severe weather. It kind of counters the Cape. And whenever that Cape breaks, when that cap breaks, it breaks explosively. And the Cape will basically be able to run free. And because we have a lower sin or cap on average in the Deep South, that's why it requires a lower Cape to overcome it. So that's a huge improvement from where we were with this situation right there. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about what kind of everyone is probably here for, which is the snow accumulation we're looking at with this. So first of all, before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. There is a winter storm watch in effect right now for parts of Nebraska and South Dakota and other parts of the Great Plains. The winter storm watch remains in effect late Sunday night through Tuesday morning. Heavy mixed precipitation possible, total snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches, and ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch are possible for portions of north central, the Panhandle, southwest, and west central Nebraska right there. Basically, that's what we're looking at. Further north, up in South Dakota, right here, we're looking at 5 to 8 inches right here. Heavy snow possible, 5 to 8 inches for Jones, Lyman, and Buffalo counties. That's what we're looking at right there. We're going to go ahead and pull up what we're looking at for Sioux Falls right here. Sioux Falls, 5 to 10 inches possible, with the ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch possible. The reason we're looking at these totals and everything like that is because the same system that's going to be bringing this severe weather is what's going to be bringing this winter weather to the Great Plains. We're going to show you some snow accumulations that the models are indicating. We're going to first take a look at the NAM, then we're going to look at the European, and then the GFS. This is what the NAM has going starting on January 1st, New Year's Day, and then starts kind of ramping up on the 2nd right here. And this is where it always goes to the 3rd. And this is interesting right here because it's depicting parts of South Minnesota getting over 2 feet of snow, quite frankly. We're looking at some of the Minneapolis suburbs getting a foot of snow. Minneapolis proper gets around 11 inches or so. Parts of those suburbs, Minneapolis proper, around 10. But still, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty significant storm, at least right here from what we're looking at. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and show you the Euro run. This is what the latest European has for us. And the European's been even more aggressive than the NAM, actually. Normally, the NAM is the bellwether between the Euro and the GFS. So basically, I'm noticing two things. First of all, the NAM model has it further to the north. The euro has a little bit more to the south than the NAM model. So that's the first thing I wanted to take a look at. Second of all, the euro is having, I mean, some areas in Nebraska getting 3 feet of snow, which for me personally, that's a bit too much to really put to the bank. I would say a more accurate estimate would be around 18 inches of snow if we're being pretty liberal with that. But hey, anything can happen. This is weather. And it's having so far, Minneapolis getting a foot of snow if it moves a little further to the south than what the NAM is suggesting. Last model we're going to take a look at is the GFS system, and the GFS has been actually moving this more to the north of everything, actually. So the NAM's kind of that bellwether because the GFS is more to the north, the Arrow is more to the south. So the NAM's kind of split the difference and everything. Because the GFS, we take a look at it, we're looking at around 16 inches of snow, around 18 in Minnesota, only getting 3 inches of snow in Minneapolis proper right there. So yeah, the NAM kind of split the difference, like I said before. So definitely something to take a look at. This is a few days out, so we'll have to continue to pay attention and keep that in mind. But we will continue to update you here on the Pat's Path Predictor channel. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out, helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day.